Wiseman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Well, you got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide-open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
We got three, fellas, we got three. SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS. '51 the mic, boy, 51.
Hey, seam six. They go.
Back to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And the ball is knocked out, and the Falcons grab it. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Good work, boy, let's go.
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower post-game. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
The Seahawks take over first down. Bring it up at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check 52.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Again.
From the gun, a give to Penny. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Hey, Haywood!
Now back to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Ito Smith, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Bravo. General West.
Check right, check right. Watch it, define. Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this, we got this.
Hey, Zoo.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. 3 buzz, 3 buzz.
Here's 2nd and 8. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jadeveon Clowney. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Go.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Single, 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 single.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. L.J. Collier. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Mike, 47. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Hey, alert.
Kill.
A first throw for the backup Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On the set.
Mike's 47. It's a party now. Well, he's crashing. He's checking crack.
Topper.
Penny, a first down carry. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Calm down. Ain't no such thing as a loss.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Rolling to his right. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Shift. Good job right there.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
To throw is Wilson. Throwing again. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the slant.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And he'll be out of bounds. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Penny will try to punch it in. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Green 80!
Mike 47.
Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Hey, 0.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. This is caught. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They come out here in the I. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal.
6 guys, check 6 guys. 25, check 25, check 25. Ready?
After the penalty, it's Penny. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the Falcons' 4-yard line.
Second and goal, and Penny standing by himself in the backfield. This time Wilson will throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. From 4 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The run there on first down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round Weekend.
Get him, boys! Get him, boys!
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by at Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful Divisional Round weekend.
Go on, go on. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Go.
Back to throw here. He gets it to James White. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Recon, 132 fighter. Five.
A first down carry for Smith. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Looking to throw. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. Watch the shift. Check. Watch twist. Shift.
They'll toss it to Smith. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
24's the mic. Silver.
They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Smith. 24's the mic. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 24's the mic. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. 24's the mic. I got him. 24's the mic. I got you.
They'll set up to throw. That's complete to White. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Set, ready? 15, line. 15 line. Hey, Echo. You draw quarter. Deep river.
They go back to the ground now with Smith. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Don't let him breathe. Play outside deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Joker, 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 Joker.
Protein spill.
Right there in the middle. 55. Come on, boy.
Hey, wahoo!
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Hey, check right, check right. Watch it, 5.
Here we go, D.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Jaron Reed, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
Third and long.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Woo! Hey, that's all day, baby. You're set.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And the kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny, 75 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
Now Myers for the extra point. And that one puts them on top here in the 3rd.
Next to score, Seahawks 14, Falcons 13. Jason Myers to pick up for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now Ito Smith. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
61, matchbox lights.
Check 37, check 37.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Ready?
They go back to the ground with Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Okay, break.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Yo, go, go.
Ringo, Ringo. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Hey, high 7.
Let's go. Check, 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 check. Switch, switch, switch. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Under team.
On first down, Smith. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
5.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. Watch the run, watch the run. Watch the run.
Hey, check right, check right. Watch it, 5.
Bring it. Bring it. Mike,
Go.
2nd and 9 now. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Ready. 50, plant.
watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Share.
Greystone, travel.
36. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Hey, Alpha.
Check 31.
5.
They'll try and run for it with Smith. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Here we go. 10 Lobo.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
Hey, exit.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Hey, keep it up, keep it up.
Mike 55, Mike 55. I'm coming.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. Last week in that wild card win, only one catch, and now he's got his first catch here, and it's good for a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Here we go.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the out, watch the out.
Yeah.
Check the outlet. Sponge.
They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Okay, baby.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Let's go.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Go, go.
55, Mike, 55.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Let's go.
2nd and 10. It's caught, Cooper. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Watch safety green. Watch safety green.
X3. 218. Chop.
Check 43. Check 3. Check 3.
Check, 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 check.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Back, back, back.
After the penalty, it's Smith. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
Switch. Switch.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Big grip. Big grip.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come.
Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51.
Check, 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 check.
Throwing again. Wilson. He finds Hopkins complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Check, 47. Check, check, 47. They can't hang with us. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare.
One left. Right.
Wilson defers to Penny here on the draw. Penny hit, and the ball is jarred free. And the Falcons grab it, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it. Talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
22 jet bomber.
Give me some. Here we go. He's coming.
He's down.
They begin with a run by Smith. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Set, ready? 90, wolf.
Cut.
Bang.
Check hot.
General West. Ready?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it second down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Topper!
Check.
Now it's Smith running right. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Ready,
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
Hey, check.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Let's go, D. Big Sears right here.
They go.
They'll set up a throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camp.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 41 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Let's go.
Again, it's Penny. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
There we go. Nice move.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Elliott on for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
6-6, pull it high. Right up.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Green 50 wants the mic. Let's go, D. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
On 2nd and 9. Wilson. That's caught by Penny. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Seahawks on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Check. Single. Check three. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Alert.
Here we go.
Check. Lucky.
On the run, it's Penny. And an alley to run. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Rashad Penny. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Mike's 47.
At the 33-yard
Mike's
line.
47. Now watch.
Play action. It's Wilson. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
He look. 47's the mic, boy. 47. Check. 47.
Get that quarterback.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And that's good for a Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
47's the mic.
All day, baby. All day.
On 1st down, Wilson. They set up the screen to Penny. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
Man up, D.
Alert.
47 Mike. 47. I got you, boy.
Now Wilson. Flush to his right. And an alley to run. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Check 26.
This is Penny. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now it's Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. The Seahawks on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me. It's just me and you.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, defense, let's go.
Touch 50, touch 50.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And no, it's incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down with about 95% chance of winning.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.